Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got James. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Curry wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And it's Harden with the ball for the West.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And here is Tatum after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Tatum.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
Lillard, a screen on Tatum. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. The East making a switch. Durant's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. Here's Lillard. To the inside, Jokic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the pass to Curry. Here's Davis. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Leonard with the steal. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the East All-Stars. Pass to Lillard. Out to KD. Pass to Doncic. The three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis, the pass to Curry. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Jokic finds Lillard. And count it from 19 feet away. That's now 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Outside Curry. And the West hit again from deep.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. big group substitution here for the East. Siakam is checked in for Durant. Jimmy Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Halliburton's checked in for Doncic. And it's John Morant in for Lillard. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Morant scanning the floor. And it's Jokic in the corner over Davis. And that one goes long.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Some nice passing here by the West. And he goes big with the dunk right over John Morant.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Adebayo is checked in for Davis. And James Harden has subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Leonard. Still yet to score. And a wide open look for James. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Adebayo against Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Siakam outside. Shoots over James. Can't hit that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Siakam is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Adebayo with a screen on KD. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars. Now a timeout called by the East. Butler, he's checked in for DeMonte. Sabonis. And West also making a switch. Tatum's checked in. And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 8-point game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Tatum no good. Tatum against Durant. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
A three from Leonard. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And that one's good. Lillard.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden. Off target with his three. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Fires from deep. Again the miss by Lillard.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Siakam. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kevin Durant. Then for the West All-Stars, Towns, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden outside. This one for three. Lillard with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The West leading by 7. Here's Curry with the three. Steph Curry, what a finish!
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Three-pointer, Lillard makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's James. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How many guys attack the glass like Towns? I mean, it's almost like it's a personal matter with him, and most good rebounders do take it personal.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the West. The East trail by 10. Here's Butler. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from James. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Butler. He kicks to Lillard. Fires the three. It's rebounded by the West.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And the East All-Stars call time here. A big group substitution here for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Randle comes in for Jimmy Butler. Durant's checked in for Mitchell. And Halliburton subbed in for Lillard. The West also making some changes. Davis comes in for Towns. And James Harden has subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The West leading by 13. James with it. Sabonis defending. Over Sabonis. Goes back up. Curry's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Randle with the bucket.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And so Harden will bring it up for the West. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. LeBron dishes to Tatum. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The outside leaner. Tatum no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Halliburton for 3.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Tatum. Then it's Harden, and there's Davis, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Harden, no good. The East trail by 11. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. 3-pointer, Lillard, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Lillard's got the first points of the second half here for the East All-Stars. Harden with it. The pass to Curry. Back to Harden. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Butler. Now the dish to DeRozan. Kicks it to Lillard. DeRozan a screen on Harden. That one good for 2. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
DeRozan so in tune with his teammates. Knew exactly where to find that open man.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
And we know the All-Star game is mostly about entertaining, but trust me, these players still want to win, and what we're seeing is that competitive drive really starting to kick in.
Now here's Tatum. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. Davis kicks to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Lillard scanning the floor. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. I think you're right. You know, the complexion of the game usually does change at some point. Things get a little more serious, and is, you know, especially in the second half, Greg, guys start to play with a little bit more intensity.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And that's what's starting to happen now. I mean, these guys are such great competitors. And even on a night as fun as this one, you just can't take that will to win away from any of them. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the jam by Harden.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Harden against Lillard. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
LeBron outside. 1:46 left in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
For the three. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Lillard. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game. Harden the pass to Curry. Outside, Davis. Over Jokic. And it's Davis missing. Davis has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Lillard from outside. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Lillard misses. The West leading by 6. Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Curry looking around. Back to Harden. Durant with the steal. Lillard outside. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Harden. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Left side Curry lets the three fly. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Again, the miss by Lillard. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars.
Hey, yo, right here.
Feeds to Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. On the new...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it,
And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back. A night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Durant is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Siakam in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. The East trail by 10. Mitchell outside. The 3. And another miss by the East.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen. For him.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Adebayo throws it down.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
And here are the East All-Stars. Doncic passes to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Tatum against Butler from 10 feet out. Tatum no good. Tatum's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Takes the 3. Here's Siakam, and the layup falls. Siakam's got his first points in this one.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Tries the spin move, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Irving for 3. Traps in the tray.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
A big group substitution here for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Siakam. Julius Randle. Comes in for Kevin Durant. Morant, he's checked in for Butler. And Lillard subbed in for Mitchell. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Leonard comes in for Jason Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Leonard with the bucket.
Excellent job using the mid-range there. Kawhi, that's a go-to shot for him.
And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
The West leading by 7. Now Leonard. Outside, Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Sabonis. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Lillard against Curry. Tatum dishes to Curry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And some changes here for the East. Jokic has checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Randall. And it's Butler in for Morant. And so Doncic will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. Butler against Towns. And it's Butler missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Lillard from outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry finds Tatum. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The West leading by 7. Harden scanning the floor. Some nice passing here by the West. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
And here's Harden. Now here's Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, here's DeRozan, and he lays it straight in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Doncic passes to Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Mitchell a screen on LeBron. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Tatum with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Back to Tatum. Harden kicks to Curry. The 10-footer. East grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Curry. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time